are making cakes today, so I am preheating my oven because this oven is an old oven and it takes a while to preheat. So before I can start measuring my ingredients, I'm going to crack and separate my eggs. I have two big stainless bowls here where I'm going to put my egg yolks, and I have a glass Pyrex, and then I'm going to put my egg whites here to beat, and then I can leave my eggs in room temperature before whipping it. So I'm going to take my eggs from the fridge so it's easier to separate. I find that easier than eggs in room temperature. And I'm going to make 2 batches today. These cakes are for Christmas Eve, and I have a small bowl. I'm going to put my egg whites here to check that there's no egg yolk and no shell before I can transfer it to my glass bowl. Alright, we'll start cracking. This is how I separate my egg. There you go, one burnt, but I saved the egg whites. Alright, so I'll just cover it with plastic wrap, my egg yolk, and then I can get ready the rest of my ingredients. I have the weighing scale here, and I have 2 bowls. Since we are doing 2 batches, I'm going to make 2 batches of my cake flour. I have cake flour here. So I'll turn my weighing scale on, and I'm going to measure 300 grams of cake flour. If I don't have cake flour or too lazy to go to the shop to get cake flour, sometimes I just use plain flour, or I'll make my own cake flour. So, oops, that's over. Okay, 300. You can see. Now, if you want to know how to make your own cake flour, it's pretty easy. In 1 cup of plain flour, take out 2 tablespoons of it. Now that's over. Okay, perfect. 1 gram is okay. 1 gram over is okay. Now, to make cake flour, 1 cup of plain flour, take out 2 tablespoons and replace it with corn flour and sift it a few times. I sift it 5 to 6 times. Just to properly incorporate the corn flour and the plain flour. I'm going to put baking powder. I have the white meal baking powder. I got this from Aldi. Alright, for this mixture, I'm going to put 3 teaspoons of baking powder, like I just use the end of my teaspoon and maybe 2 of that. Now I have 1 extra bowl or sift my flour mixture. Now I'll use this bowl to strain the other one. But before I strain it, I just mix it. That's why I don't really like doing this, because it goes everywhere. Look. Alright, so I'm going to have oil and water for this mixture. Now I got a 3/4 cup of water, and then I'm gonna add 3/4 cup of oil. So that'll become 1.5 cups. Now I have 4 6-inch cake tin. This is 6 and 4 inches high, and this one is 2 inches high, because I don't have enough of these. Now I'm just going to put baking paper. This is pre-cut. I got it from my Cake Dreams in Helen. Alright, now that is done, I can put it away and get ready with everything that I need to do. Okay, so now I'm ready to mix my egg yolk. Now, for one batch is 1/4 cup custard sugar, but this is 3 batches. But if I use 3/4 cup of custard sugar, it'll be very, very sweet, I find. So I'm just going to use 1/2 cup of custard sugar. Now I'm going to add that to my egg yolk, and then just mix it with my hand whisk. Or you can use electric hand mixer. Now I can add my water and oil mixture. Now to this mixture, I'm going to add 2 bottles of Ube flavoring. And we can add our flour mixture. I know I strained it before, but I'll just like to strain it again. Alright, we can set this aside and make the other batch. Okay, so I have my bowl here. I actually have 2 bowls. So one, I'm going to mix it with my stand mixer, and one is for hand mix. Alright, so before mixing, I'm going to add a 1/4 teaspoon of cream of tartar. If you don't have cream of tartar, you can use calamansi or lemon or lime, anything acidic. Now we are ready to mix our egg whites with our egg yolk mixture. Just going to mix that a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to swap my whisk to the spatula so I can dig what's at the bottom, especially in that corner. As you can see, it's not thoroughly mixed. Alright, that's good enough. Now we can weigh it. Alright, now I have a barbecue stick. I'm just going to do this. Alright, now it's ready in the oven. Put everything on a tray and we'll bake it for 40 minutes. Alright, now my cake is baked. I'm going to flip it in my rack upside down to cool. Now I'm ready to flip it over. And loosen it up. We can wrap it.